Welcome back to another episode of my new series, Making Home, where I go into the homes of my friends and family and give one of their deserving spaces a makeover. This week, I'm getting started on another room in my best friend's home, transforming this blank canvas of a room into a cozy and inviting space for her guests. Brittany and her husband Aaron recently bought this townhouse. And if you've been watching, you may have seen the previous episode where I did a makeover on their living room and their dining room, which I'm standing in now. So if you want to watch that, I will link it here. But this week we're shifting gears and we're focusing on the guest room. Brittany's parents are going to be coming in from out of town to stay with them for a couple of weeks. And she asked me to do a makeover on the guest bedroom so that it could be a cozy and inviting space for her parents to stay while they're away from home. So I talked with Brittany about her goals for this space and what she really wants this space to look and feel like. So here's what she's thinking. I only have one mic because somehow I lost my mic, so we're gonna share. So we are planning the guest bedroom, and this time I wanted to show you guys the process of what we're thinking. So Brittany filled out a little form that I made and shared with me like what she's looking for in the space. So let's go over that really quick.
I was just saying in the space
Okay, hello for round two. The microphone's died, so I have no clue how much of that it got, but we're gonna do it again.
Yeah, I really wanted something that felt clean, cute,
Yep.
and just like airy.
Comfortable. The three
That was
C's.
it. Yes, clean, cute, and comfortable. Just also, I don't know, light and airy came to mind when I was thinking about the space because it's a pretty small space. The room's pretty narrow in our guest bedroom, and the bed takes up most of the room.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I want the bedspread to really be something that's happy, and so it was like a seafoam green color, because if you've seen any videos, you know I love green.
She loves her green.
So much.
Yes.
And so downstairs was more darker greens and stuff, and so upstairs did like a lighter green, again to feel like fresh and airy and clean and just.
I created a mood board based off of Brittany's inspo photos and also her design requests, and I'm hoping we can achieve that light, airy feel that Brittany's going for, and then it will really be a comfortable space for her guests. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking for the space. Because it is a new build and they just moved in, I don't want to mess with paint color or anything. I know there's a lot we could do to this space, but we're just going to keep it simple because we have a really tight budget and I don't want to put money, I want to put it where it's going to make the most impact. And I know that Brittany really wants really functional uses. So she wants like a chair for her parents to be able to sit in, like nice bedding, color through those things. The decor that we picked out, if we were to buy it new, would be a couple $1,000s, which is not the budget. We're trying to stick between the $300 to $400 budget. So that means I really need to think creatively and come up with some DIYs to help bring the vision to life. So I think the first thing that I want to do today is actually hang curtains. I love how curtains just really make a statement and they help to draw your eye up. One of my ideas for a DIY to save money was to use these are actually leftover couch ends from our couch in our living room in the tiny house, but we weren't using them. So I was like, maybe this could become a headboard. I originally was thinking to pair this with a bed skirt so that it looks like an upholstered bed frame. But once I ran the numbers, I feel like that's gonna put us over budget, and it'd probably be more affordable to actually just sell this original bed frame and use that money to buy an upholstered headboard. But I just want to put these up here to see if I like the upholstered headboard with the curtains or if I should do something else. Something about this is feeling weird. The current bed frame is not really working with the rug and some of the other elements in the room. So in order to move forward, I think I need to search Facebook Marketplace and try and find either a deal or DIY something or order something. So I'm gonna focus on the bed frame and then go from there. so excited about this. Oh my goodness. Wait, is this too short? Wait, shouldn't it be like right here? Oh my gosh, no. We're just gonna have to roll with it. You know what, maybe I could put feet on the bottom. Okay, brewing, ideas brewing. But this I am so excited about because if you remember the inspo photo for the console table, it was Target, brand new, $300. And that is practically our whole budget for the entire makeover. So I already knew that's out of the question. So I have been keeping my eye out on Facebook and looked at all of the thrift stores, and I found this one, and I messaged the lady and she's like, I have someone coming to pick it up. So I was so devastated because like the scalloping on here is so pretty and it's real oak and it needs a little bit of work for sure, but it really has good bone. So I was super stoked about it. And turns out somebody else was gonna get it, but they didn't. So I was so happy to be able to pick this up. And today I'm gonna get started just sanding it all down. It has this gnarly green color on the other side. Right now I'm headed to go and look for some things that are on the mood board. So I'm gonna stop first. I have a pickup for Facebook Marketplace, and then I'm gonna hit Goodwill and maybe some other thrift stores to try and see if I can find anything that's in the mood board but within the budget. Because right now the budget and the mood board are not aligning. So
in the same old town, I wake up early with a sigh. The morning breaks to leave behind the night I need to get me by. Safe and lonely.
I am so bummed. I spotted the perfect bench it was like brand new from Target. It was $49 at Goodwill, and I like picked it up and was carrying it around the store. I was so stoked. I found a bench that was like a third of the price of the one in the inspo photo. But then this lady was like, excuse me, miss. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, I'm buying that. And anyway, so I left it there. So I'm gonna have to find another solution for the bench. I really thought that I had solved the problem, but got the plant. So, and I got some other stuff too. I got a basket, a blanket, and some little decor pieces that I'm hoping will work. So Okay, so I have a vision for this. I know this is not the vibe of the room. So that lamp that I was gonna DIY, I brought it in there before I painted it, and it was way too big. So just compared to the console table, it feels not the right scale for the room. So I found this one at the thrift store yesterday, and I know it's pink, but it's not going to be pink for long. I'm really just looking at the shape and the size of it, and I think this will work well on the console table. So I want to paint this white and maybe add some texture. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going in with a layer of this linen white chalk paint. I'm also thinking to add a layer of this coarse texture. I'm in the guest bedroom and we're gonna be swapping out the bed. I found a bed on Facebook Marketplace, so I think I found a solution that's going to allow us to have a wood headboard still, but just not in this style. Okay, so let's bring the bed and see how it looks. So nice, we don't have to wait for something to be shipped. Our mattress probably weighs like... We have these sheets that were actually from Brittany's mother-in-law, which I think they're gonna work in the space. They're the colors of the space. Obviously the fabric and like print isn't ideal, but we're trying to stay on budget. And so every little bit counts. So this will save us at least $50 to $80. For a comforter, we found this green duvet from H&M Home. It has like a pretty gauze texture, and it's the exact same color as Brittany's inspo photo. Okay, next up are these side tables, which these really are what the whole design has been based off of, because the side tables were crucial and they are expensive. So I found these for $40 at Marshall's. Now I can bring in the console table that I sanded down the other day, and it's gonna go right here as soon as you come in the door.
To the console table, I'm adding the thrifted lamp that I DIY'd and some other items that I found. I thrifted this vase of eucalyptus. They can always swap this out for fresh flowers. I thought fresh flowers would look really cute here, but this was only like $5. So this worked well in the space and kept us on budget. I also got this marble tray and ended up putting Polaroids in it just for a cute little personal touch.
Another one of my thrifted finds was this pretty photo album. It was only $2.99 at Goodwill, so I thought this would be kind of fun. They could either put like photos, family or friend photos for their guests to look through when they're staying. I just thought that's kind of a fun and sweet way to add some personal touches. I feel like when you're designing and adding a lot of new things into a space, it can start to feel a bit sterile. So I love finding small ways like this to just add a little personal touch and make it feel a bit more homey. Another thrift store find is this woven basket. I really wanted a basket like the inspo photo to go under the console table, just to add extra blankets or things like shoes could add jackets or things as they come in the doors. Since Brittany's parents are gonna be here tomorrow, whatever Saturday is, and the next day, whatever the case is, the lights are not gonna be here in time, so we won't have the full place put together before they come, which is why I want to do a mini reveal with Brittany today. I'm gonna hang all this up with command strips, because once we get the chair in here, we might have to change like where this is, and I don't wanna put holes in the walls twice. So I at least wanna get these up for the little reveal, and then we can adjust this after everything comes in, all the lights and the chair. So now I'm gonna bring Brittany in. She's gonna get a little mini reveal before we finish putting in the lights and the chair, just because she's gonna be in this room and seeing it as her parents are here this weekend and those aren't coming in time. So you guys will see that footage though at the end of the video for a little reveal at the end. So this is a light fixture that I got to swap out just the standard. This one is like a woven pendant it has a wood base to it. I did turn off the breakers so that we don't get electrocuted.
Change time. How could I gotta know.
Next, I'm just getting started. I'm gonna put together this chair that Luabana gifted for this makeover. It's gonna be a really pretty swivel chair, but it's like covered in a linen style fabric, so I think it's gonna be really light and cozy in the space. So thank you, Luabana, for sending this chair.
I'm testing out a bench at the end of the bed. Not sure if I'll keep this here, but I also wanted to add a diffuser for some calming essential oils in the room. And now we are ready for the before and after.
Okay, I'll have you open the door in just a second. I have to.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like after a little bit of a rough road to get there,
I love it.
Brittany approved and budget approved. I'm so
Yes.
stoked about that we actually stayed within budget and fit the vision. And of course there's some more pieces coming, but you guys will be seeing this at the end of the video, so you'll see it all together. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this makeover. We'll see you in the next one.
She works wonders. Thank you.